Happy Thanksgiving, and for that I'm uploading a video where I'm reviewing a movie called Thankskilling. This is a obvious B movie, and long story short, takes advantage of it. I think it's very well known. It is about a killer turkey who goes around and just kills this is what the movie plot is, white person he sees. And he cusses and he has puns after he kills someone, and it is a turkey. And the ridiculousness of the plot and characters with when they confront the turkey and the side characters, oh my goodness. So I better off starting and telling you guys that this movie was made and came out in 2008, but it was released on DVD. Yes, it was on DVD in 2009. It was shot on a budget of only $3,500 in summer 2006. And apparently there's a musical adaptation of this Thankskilling. So the plot, from what I can tell, is this old-timey pilgrim from the 1600s. Let me tell you right now, this is funny, but I don't think people who are very young will get it. Like, yeah, ha ha, turkey killing things, but whatever. It's about a pilgrim who's into dark magic, and he necromanced a turkey. Yes, I just said that. And now he is this turkey and comes back and kills everybody because he wants to. There's so many ridiculous things just with that setup and the way the turkey kills people. And he says these one-liners like, "Nice tits, bitch," and "You just got stuffed," and "I accidentally cut him." Golden B movie stuff. This, I think, for everybody, this is kind of a well-known B movie. Not as well known as Friday the 13th, of course, but still. And the ridiculousness of the main characters being so stupid at this point. Also, the movie is like an hour and 6 minutes, but it felt like 2 times longer. Not because it was bad, because there's just so many, like, oh my god moments. Like, look at this picture right here. This turkey is wearing the face of the second main character is a girl. Her father is a sheriff, but that doesn't really have anything to do with the plot. And he gets his face apparently torn off by this turkey off screen, and he wears it, and the main characters are actually fooled by it and think it's the sheriff. Oh my goodness. There's a moment where he basically rapes this girl, and he says, "You just got stuffed," and then he kills her, snapping her neck. How does that even happen? He has like such tiny hands and arms. Anyway, there is also, there's like these very weird characters who appear in like just 1 or 2 scenes, but they're so memorable. Like the first time we see the sheriff, he's not even in the movie outside of like 3 or 4 scenes. But it's probably one of the most famous looks of the movie, where he's in like a turkey costume. That was because he like won a prize. He was told that he won a prize, and it was all just to let the turkey inside. And then the turkey was gonna leave without even killing the guy, but he just called him a midget and he sent him off. Anyway, we open up, and one of the first shots is the sheriff, and he's like, what would you call it? His new wife basically just divorces him, and he's like, "Why is this coffee so bad?" She's like, "You know what? It's because I want a divorce from you. Goodbye." And it just all calmly happens on his part and his daughter's part. How the reactor is like, "Oh yeah, no big deal." So the main thing, how this Thanksgiving turkey gets brought in, is there's these 5 teenagers and they're off on Thanksgiving break. I assume it's college, because in college it's Thanksgiving. For us, we get a full week off, so they're on Thanksgiving break. And there's these 2 guys and they're jocks, and they're with this girl and this other girl, and one's kind of a hoe, but anyway. Then they invite this really annoying, like, boogery nerd kid. He's friends with the second main jock. He's not really the main character. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he is the main character of the movie. They kind of separate out a lot when it comes to their screen times, except, really just the first, there's 3 main characters, really, besides the killing turkey. And so while traveling on the road, their car breaks down. They decide to camp, and their car is so small. There's 5 people crammed into it, and they pull out tents and whatnot that they were apparently carrying. What the heck? And so when they go there, that's where the turkey comes back, and he kills this guy's dog, who runs around with a shotgun. And he also appears like almost at the not exactly the end of the movie, but what you think is going to be the end. He just shoots the turkey in the head, and kills him and launches him into a barrel afterwards of toxic waste or radiation waste that brings him back to life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and that's another thing. How they kill this turkey, they're supposed to do this like, it's supposed to be a big deal where they like take this necklace he's wearing off of his neck and then they tie him up with string and they say this prayer backwards and they burn him on a stake. But then they just shoot him with a shotgun and he dies. But he gets brought back to life with radiation. What the heck? This whole movie is crazy and it becomes very hilarious. The guy who does the voice, it sounds like this, almost like a tough gangster Bronx dude, and he's saying this crazy stuff as a turkey. He's following these kids. I kind of don't really know his reason why he's following them. You know, he doesn't even think they're gonna find a way to kill him. But anyway, he goes to the side of the road, and this guy pulls over and he's like, "Ass or cash?" And he's like, since I have no cash, I'll take ass." And the guy thinks of him as a real human girl or something, and then he kills him. And the effect of him getting his head blown off is like 2 frames, and he has his head. Then the next frame he does, and just like a blood spat. Like, what? And you see it from the car, like straight on through the car windshield. It's insane. And of course, they try to make this story with the main character how his dad doesn't like him anymore because he decided to stop playing football because he was injured. And then I'm pretty sure he lies to his dad and says, "Actually, I'm going to be playing football again." His dad says, "I like you, I'm proud of you." And then the turkey kills him. And this all happens within like 2 minutes. Oh my gosh, it is really, really crazy. Probably the funniest killing moment for me is the second main male jock. He's like this fat guy. And like after 5 minutes, he's starving. He's walking down the street. And he hallucinates this turkey. And the turkey is not real. It's this cartoon and drawing of a turkey. And it's put in this live action movie. And he picks up and he eats it. And then he gets shot through the stomach because he actually ate the evil turkey. And he also ate the shotgun with it. Or rifle. It's a rifle that he was holding apparently. Like, what the heck? And yes, that's where he says his iconic "Gobble, gobble, motherfucker." So you probably I have not seen, I think there's 2 sequels to this. There's Thankskilling 3, which there's no Thankskilling 2, and then there's another one, but I forgot what that one is titled, if there is one. And when I said they know that it's a bad B movie, they set up this relationship between I would say the big 2 main characters, and they're about to kiss like once, and then they get interrupted, right? Because it's gonna get interrupted, and then all crud breaks loose. I was surprised at the end where the main guy gets killed by the turkey. He actually dies, and then the female is the hero, and he burns him on a stake, and that's the thing. And then like a chicken wing, or I guess it'd be a turkey wing, flies out of this giant, almost like a teepee made out of, sticks of wood that's on fire. And that's how the movie ends. Actually, no, it does not end like that. It randomly ends because it cuts to this random family having Thanksgiving, and the turkey comes out, they say their prayer, and then the turkey comes back to life. Thanksgiving as a turkey, not looking like this. He looks like just a normal turkey, and it just somehow hops up and jumps on someone, apparently killing them. And he's like, "I smell sequel." Oh my goodness, this movie there's a reason it's well known for a B movie. It's even horror. I guess there is some horror stuff in there when it comes to the gore. The gore is actually, in my opinion, when they do, it's impressive. Especially that scene with the rifle coming out of the guy's stomach. But there was just too much ridiculous cut moments. Or not cut, not in the movie, but just like there's a almost 2-minute music scene where the nerdy guy and the fat guy, they're like best friends, and he's sad that the fat guy dies. What? Why is that in the movie? I was very surprised because the second main scene of the movie has a music, like an actual song, overlaid the moment. I actually like that. But and the whole movie opens up. The first shot is of this woman with her breasts just hanging out nakedly. It's like, what the heck? That's the only nudity in the movie, though. So yeah, I can't think of much more to say on this movie right here for this review. So happy Thanksgiving.